Chris Caswell here with LVI America. In this video I'm going to show you the magnification features and functions of this MagniLink S Premium 2. As you can see over here, it's connected to my PC laptop, and my PC laptop is connected to this monitor behind here. You have three ways how to use this device. You have some functions available here on the base of the product, but more common is to use either the short commands on your keyboard on the computer, or by pressing Ctrl H I can activate a function menu on top here, an icon menu. This one can be enlarged by pressing Ctrl plus, and I can also make it smaller, Ctrl minus. If I had a touchscreen, which I don't in this case, I could also use the touch functions by pressing each of those icons with my fingers. I also have the ability to do the zoom in and out and those commands on the monitor if it's touched activated. So basically I can do a lot of things with this device. I can change the contrast by either pressing my short commands, which is F1, F2 and F3. So that's what I'm doing right now. It will take you through a cycle of all the contrasts. The good thing is, when you've found your favorite one, this is maybe how you would like to read the text here, but there's also a picture available on this paper, and by looking at the picture, maybe I like to go back to full color by pressing the F1. Or in the icon bar you have the color combinations up here on your left. It remembers my last used contrast, so by pressing the F3 it takes me back to my last used contrast. So it's easy for me to toggle back and forth between my favorite contrast and full color. Same thing when I'm doing distance, which I will show you later. I have magnification. I can use the arrow up and down to magnify in and out, or I'm using the icons up in the bar over here. I have something called overview mode, which will take me to, if I'm using high magnification, it might be hard for me to understand where I am in the text. By either pressing here on the overview or pressing Ctrl O on my keyboard, it takes me to an overview mode, showing me where I'm at, and by pressing Ctrl O or the overview button up here, it takes me back. We have autofocus on and off and manual focusing up and down, in case I would like to keep focusing on a certain part of something. Then I can easily lock the autofocus, or also add manual focusing. Decrease or increase the contrast either by the arrow left and right on my keyboard or up here in the icon bar. I have 4 different lines and curtains, or curtains can also be named as masking. By either pressing up here, I'm adding those different lines and masking whatever I would like to have, or I'm using Control arrow left and arrow right. The light can be either turned on and also increased or decreased. So right now it's off. By pressing up here in the icon bar where it says light, I turn it on. Normally in a normal classroom there's enough lighting, so I don't really need that, but if I do, it's easy to turn it on. I can save images as pictures, but also video record with this device. That can be done both in near, selfie mirror mode, or distance. So I can actually take this camera here and I can watch distance. So right now we are aiming at this banner in this room, and I can easily just save this as a picture file on my computer, or I can video record whatever my teacher is doing in distance on the board, and it will capture voices as well through the microphone on the computer to be played back whenever I would like to, helping me to be more productive, more involved in the class. Short commands for saving a picture will be F5 to open a picture, F6 to video record. It will be Ctrl F5 to video record and Ctrl F6 to open the video. This camera can be used in many angles. I have really no limits on that. Right side or left side of the computer. When I have it on my left side, I need to rotate the camera or the picture. I can do that, as you can see over here, in my icon bar or by pressing Ctrl R on my keyboard. I have mirror mode. Mirror mode means that when I'm looking at myself with the camera, I would like to have the right hand on the right side of the screen. I need to press the mirror, either in the icon bar or Ctrl I. Ctrl F, or as you can see up in the icon bar, you have something called freeze. That will just freeze the image. The next function will be under F8, or again up in the icon bar as split modes, where you can, by hitting F8, split the screen with the live camera. You can adjust the size of the screen, and the thing here is that you can work in another program next to it side by side at the same time. Maybe taking notes in another program works perfectly fine with another screen magnifier that's installed on your computer. Let me make the image full screen again, like that. Then you have under F9, that will take you to the settings menu, where you can adjust a lot of different settings that I will go over in a separated video from this one. And the last thing to highlight here is F12. That will take you to, by pressing the F12, to our user manual for this MagniLink S Premium 2. And in the manual you can find everything you need to know about this product, and also all the short commands on your keyboard. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for you, and please don't forget to like and subscribe this video before you move on.